About 8 to 10 cases now are going through various level courts in the United States, and every one of them appeared to be striking down the executive orders of Donald Trump. We're going to take a look at all these cases. Who's the judge? Who appointed him or her? And were they Republican or Democrat? And why this is happening and what is going to happen next. A lot of things are to cover today, and we have a small slide deck for you. Please like this video and also please subscribe to our channel if you have not already done so. Here we go. Legal pushback against Trump. Why is it that almost all these judges are all ruling against the action? Only few are getting overturned, but the majority appears to be going in one direction. It's only a matter of time before the Trump administration will approach the Supreme Court of the United States and tell them to lay down the law on this to make sure that the consistency is restored and that absolute executive is above everybody else. This is my gut feeling. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a legal specialist. So don't take my word for it, but this is my gut feeling. 𝗏𝗽𝗲𝗏 is a host just like me, and he had interviewed Elon Musk. I think it's on Fox channel. If you go to YouTube and type this line, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 interviews Elon Musk, you will see the entire interview. I think it's something that everyone should watch. Elon Musk has noted in there that there are now 8 to 10 legal cases with temporary holds on Trump's policies, many challenged by the Department of Justice. Musk expressed surprise at the extent of legal pushback, calling out judicial bias. In fact, he has even called for some to be impeached, and I'll come to that in just a moment. Musk described the D.C. Circuit Court, this is a specific court in the city of Washington, D.C., as having a very far left bias. He implies that the court's rulings may be ideologically motivated, not based on the law of the land. That is a problem, isn't it? So, what are the various judges? Do they have NGO connections? And if so, what? This is what we're going to take a look at. Many activist federal judges obstructing the president's agenda reportedly have close family ties, such as spouses or children working with the Democrats or Democrat-aligned NGOs. These non-governmental organizations often receive funding and promote agendas that clash with Trump-era policies. These familial financial links raise questions of bias and impartiality in the judicial decision. Now you remember why I had asked that question. Should Judge 𝗏𝗏𝗏 have recused himself from looking at that case? And that's the one where he had put a stop to deporting criminals like the 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏. And the other one, Juan Merchan, the video that I put about him, he has a $15 million problem, and that has really done well on our channel. I'm hoping that this one also do well, because there's one place where we are capturing all the people involved. And all the data about them, the reference links are all available in the description section. Feel free to go through them to get a little bit more familiarity and in-depth understanding of who these people are and why is judiciary looking so ideologically aligned at this point of time. Now, this is Judge 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. His wife, Elizabeth Liddy Manson, is the founder of an abortion NGO funded indirectly by the USAID and Soros. His daughter, Catherine 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, works for an organization called Partners for Justice that gives criminal illegal aliens and gang members legal advice. He should have definitely recused himself from looking at that case. And he continues to rule on that. Next one, Juan Merchan, his judicial responsibilities have come under scrutiny due to the professional activities of his daughter, Lauren Merchan, raising concerns about a potential conflict of interest. And that video is a masterpiece on PGurus channel. Just type Juan Merchan and you'll get all the data on that one. Judges are pushing back against Trump. Since returning to the White House, President Trump's actions have faced multiple legal challenges. We know this thing. They have put several key policies on hold, creating significant roadblocks. Dozens of lawsuits have been filed targeting the freeze on federal funding, the attempt to end birthright citizenship for children of undocumented immigrants, and efforts to shrink the federal government. All these are going to be beneficial to the nation. then why are they doing that? Well, we have seen two judges. Here are more. Lauren Ali Khan, a judge in the District of Columbia, again DC, Washington District, appointed by Biden in 2023, blocked Trump's federal funding freeze and later extended the order directing agencies not to implement the freeze. 𝗣𝗲𝗏 𝗫, a federal judge in Maryland appointed by Biden in 2021, blocked Trump's order to end birthright citizenship, emphasizing the need for a uniform national policy on citizenship. All these are on appeal, by the way. Nobody is giving up. The Trump administration is going to take it all the way to the Supreme Court, to a full bench if it has to. My opinion again. John Cohonor, a federal judge in Washington appointed by Reagan, was the first to block Trump's order to end birthright citizenship, calling it blatantly unconstitutional. Paul Engelmayer, a federal judge in New York appointed by Obama in 2011, blocked Musk's Doge from accessing Treasury Department records. Although that has been lifted, I think 2 or 3 people have been given access now. Everywhere, this is the thing. It's not an easy passage. Amy Berman Jackson, a federal judge in Washington, D.C., appointed by Obama in 2011, reinstated Hampton Dellinger as the head of the Office of Special Counsel and is known as a critic of Trump-era legal maneuvers. Angel Kelly, a federal judge in Massachusetts appointed by Biden in 2021, blocked the Trump administration's proposed cuts to health research grants. This is not all. Royce Lamberth, a federal judge in Washington, D.C., appointed by Reagan in 1987, blocked the transfer of transgender women to men's prisons under a Trump admin directive. Joseph LaPlante, a federal judge in New Hampshire, appointed by George Bush in 2007, was the third judge to block Trump's order to end birthright citizenship. So 3 judges have so far blocked it. John McConnell, an Obama appointee in Rhode Island, blocked the federal funding freeze and ordered the full release of funds. So these are, I think, connected with USAID, although I think the release has not physically happened yet. There is some problem there because they're probably going to appeal that decision. Carl Nichols, a federal judge in Washington, D.C., appointed by President Trump in 2019, halted plans to place 3,000 USAID employees on paid leave. George O'Toole Jr., a federal judge in Massachusetts appointed by Clinton in 1995, blocked a plan offering federal workers paid leave to resign and issued a temporary restraining order halting the transfer of a transgender woman to a men's facility. So I'm recording this on a Saturday. This Sunday, Musk will be speaking in Wisconsin, supporting petitions against activist judges. He really wants them impeached. Let's see how this goes. Musk will give a talk in Wisconsin on Sunday night. To clarify a previous post, entry is limited to those who have signed the petition opposing activist judges. He will also present $1 million each, 2 awards in the form of checks to 2 individuals selected as petition spokespeople. Wisconsin's Democratic Attorney General asked a court to block Musk from handing out checks to voters just days before the state's hotly contested Supreme Court race was to be decided. So that, again, what happened? One judge who looked at this case from Wisconsin refused to issue an emergency injunction blocking Musk from giving $1 million each to 2 voters at a planned rally. Hey, it's Musk's money. It's up to him as to what he wants to do with it. This is again not my personal opinion. I'm not a lawyer. State Attorney General Josh Kaul immediately filed an appeal after the denial. They're going to take it down to the Wisconsin Supreme Court, of course. Musk plans to dispute $2 million at a Sunday rally as part of a campaign against activist judges. Additional incentives include $100 payments to anyone signing an online petition. Now, all this is leading up to putting pressure on some of these activist judges to either resign or be impeached. Well, will the impeachment succeed? Each state has different laws. I think these are also things that the Congress could decide. So a lot of activity, a lot of tamasha, a lot of excitement is going to happen in the weeks and months to come. There is another big issue at play. Wisconsin Supreme Court has a election, I think this Tuesday, and there is a 4-3 majority for the liberals at this point of time. Imagine if one of them who is retiring turns to be a conservative, then this Supreme Court itself changes color. The orientation changes, and Wisconsiners are deathly afraid of it, and they are doing their best to try and keep it with the liberals of the Democratic Party. Will it happen or not? We'll have to wait and see, but this is the other bigger scenario that's emerging in the state of Wisconsin. So we will wait and see how this plays out. We will also tell you what happened at this meeting in Wisconsin. This is going to happen in about 36 hours from now. So we'll keep you posted on that one too. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.